Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, viewers, wherever you're watching EIE from. This is your favorite program talking about Nigerian politics and the future of our democracy as a nation. And the presenter of this program, I remain your humble brother, Donald Obaido is my name. This morning we have a guest in the house that will be joining us. His Excellency Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winners, TAC Project ENVISION 2023 Nigeria. Please, viewers, sit down as I invite Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winners into the program this morning. Good morning, Dr. Solomon Uchenna.
Good morning. Good morning, my able presenter, Mr. Donald.
Yeah, welcome to EIE. Enough is enough. Please, we want to encourage you to be specific as you can so that we can help the people understand the difference of your government, how it will be. Nigerian problem with the leadership is no longer news. So as the most basic advancement in humanity evolution, the quest for good life for all Nigerians is what Nigerians are looking forward to. So this morning we'll be asking you some few questions so you could be able to tell Nigerians what agendas you have for them in your administration. Can you please tell us a little about yourself and why you want to be a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, sir?
Thank you very much, my brother, from your side. My names are Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winning. I am proudly from the eastern zone of Nigeria, southeast. I'm from Ebonyi State and from Iko local government area of Ebonyi State precisely. I am a full Igbo man. By the grace of God, the reason why we have chosen to participate in Nigerian politics is because of what is really happening right now in our nation. And that is one of the two that really moved me to come on board so that we can be able to salvage the trouble, the trauma, the pains that our citizens are going through. And that is the reason why I came out for the bid of presidency for 2023. By the grace of God, I have seen a lot of things that is going on in the country, and for you to envision the future of any nation, you must look for a man that has the knowledge of the future. And because I have the blueprint to restore and to uphold this nation back in 2023, and that is why I am coming out without shaking, without fear. I am coming out to take the contents to make sure I become the president of this nation in 2023. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. You talking about the blueprint, sir, that you have the blueprint to take Nigeria to the next level. What step have you taken, or what plans do you have ensure that the legal and human rights of the citizens of Nigeria are restored as a democratic nation, sir?
Yes, I have taken a lot of steps. When I began the movement, I began this movement with a lot of consultations. I was able to meet some men that are into politics. I was able to meet some legal rights activists to be able to get a lot of information on how to move this nation forward when I ascend the throne as a president in 2023. There's a lot that is put in place Because the first thing we need to do is to envision the nation. When I say envision the nation, means looking at the nation in whole and trying to find out what is really happening in the nation and how to come out as a person to bring change and restructuring and restoration in the system. Number one, we have to trace the origin of the nation. We have to look into the people that have lead this nation before time, right from the day Nigeria got their independence, from 1960, 1966, 67. The people that were ruling this nation even before the war. And after the war in 1970, those that have ruled the nation, the leaders, our past leaders, our past president, what have they done? What is their falling? Where is their rising? Where are they getting it and where are they not getting it? We were able to compile those things, beginning from Chief Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe up to the present government of this nation, His Excellency retired General Muhammadu Buhari. We have been able to look and take a check from that time till now, approximately, I think, so many years ago. So we have checked those things and we are now looking on the way we will come in, how to come in and change the narrative of Nigeria. Because one of the things we discover is that there is a narrative that needs to be changed in Nigerian politics. And when that narrative is changed in Nigerian politics, Nigeria will have a better 2023. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Before we continue with our next questions, I want us to quickly go on a quick commercial. And after this commercial, we'll come back, Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, to continue our interview. Please, if you are watching this program, stay tuned. We are live with His Excellency, Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, who said he has a vision for Nigeria in 2023 upcoming presidency election. So let's quickly go on this short commercial and we'll join you back soon. Thank you.
Hello fans, friends and family. My name is Chooks Kelly, your favorite Nollywood screen diva. The golden opportunity is here again. Do you have what it takes to become the first Africa face of heritage? You could be the lucky winner. The first runner-up goes home with brand new Toyota Corolla. The second runner-up goes home with 500,000 naira. The third runner-up goes home with 200,000 naira. Look, you could be the lucky winner. Just come and pick the form. It's 1,000 naira. This is a golden opportunity for you to become the first Africa face of heritage. For more information, call the numbers on your screen. Let me shock you all. This pageant is proudly supported by Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, the presidential candidate for 2023 under the political party called Nigeria Restoration Party, NRP.
Thank you, viewers, for joining us. We are live back with His Excellency, Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie. You're talking about changing the narrative. What will your government do differently on the widespread of unemployment, poverty, education, electricity, bad roads, healthcare in Nigeria? Basically, the statistics showing of unemployment rate in Nigeria is approximately 9.1%. What are the things you believe your government are going to put in place to see that Nigerian is restored back to all these things I've made mention of, sir?
Thank you very much. You have mentioned some very vital issues that is a challenge to Nigerians as a whole. And that is where I am coming in to look into those issues in a different perspective. Number one, you talks about insecurity. Now, we all know that our insecurity has been an issue in our nation. But I want to tell you the truth, that the government of this nation have the capacity, have the power and the ability, the amenity to step down security in a zero level. I'm telling you. Now, if I am coming in as a president, the first thing I will do is to secure the life and property of my fellow citizens of Nigeria. On that way, I will be able to, put some measure in place to be able to curtail insecurity in this nation. And how will I do it? I'm going to also employ the hand of experts. Now, when you talk about expert, let me tell you something which Nigeria has not been able to know. There are security experts. There are security intelligence personnel that are overseas. They are in diaspora, but they are Nigerians. And some of them are working with some of these security organizations in America, in UK, in Italy, in South Africa. Now, and those people are Nigerians. They are experts. They are trained in terrorism. They are trained in criminology. They are trained in security. So if the government of our nation can be able to employ their service, bring them into this country. They are Nigerians. They are not foreigners. Some of them are working there and they are doing very well. So if the government can acknowledge their work and bring them into the country, bring them back home, and utilize them to curtail insecurity in our nation, I'm telling you, it will be a thing of past, because those people have been there in diasporas, so they can do better in their motherland. That's number one. Number two, you talks about education.
Yes.
Now, education is a very paramount issue in our nation. You just come back home, you will find out that our educational system is not meeting up to the international standard of education. Now, what I will do in such a situation, there are also Nigerians in overseas that are professors, that are educationists. They are powerful, they are vast. In short, some of the Nigerians are lecturers in some of these universities. So we can bring them into the country. Employ their service with our own professors to build our education to a standard of international level. With that, our educational system will be very good and okay. Now you talk about employment. Now, come to our country, Nigeria, that is about close to about 200 million and above. There are a lot of youth that are unemployed. What I will do is to create a very powerful system that will create employment for every youth that graduated from the university, every youth that graduated from the polytechnic, every youth that graduated from the vocational colleges, every youth that graduated from secondary school. There will be a provision for job employment for every Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I'm coming into Nigeria to rule this nation, to make sure that Nigeria will live a standard life. Every Nigerian will live a standard life, a life that will make them to be happy to call Nigeria home. Are you getting me now? And in that, men will not be left aside. Children will not be left aside. Now we will create a system that will power education from nursery, primary to secondary on free education. Yes, we will do that so that Nigeria can benefit from democracy. Thank you.
So what in the aspect of the good roads, electricity, healthcare, though, because those are basic amenities which the common man in the street are actually longing for, to see a change of government being able to come to their aid. They're like, because when we're talking about good road, we should be looking at the people in the rural area, Some of them, most of them are farmers. And if they be able to get their crops, their produce from the farm, and they don't have an accessible road to bring these crops or bring this produce out for them to be able to sell and do a trade by barter and get some money for them to be able to stand and finance their family with every aspect of it. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Sir. Okay. Sorry for that break in transmission.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for coming back. And we're talking about, I'm talking about good roads and electricity and healthcare system. These are part of the basic amenities for the common man in the street, for them to look up to. Because
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me, sir? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? There's a technical, I think there's a network problem. Viewers, please, I want you to stay tuned, and we're going to go on a short commercial. And when we are back from this commercial from Green Estate, we're going to join His Excellency, Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, for the interview on his goals and his vision for Nigeria to move the country forward. Because the way Nigeria is now, we're not going to accept any change from anybody, but rather we want to see the vision they have for the country, because we've had so many changes, but yet change did not come. So we're going to go on a short commercial, viewers, and when we are back, we're going to start the interview with Dr. Uchenna Winnie. Please stay tuned.
House Masters presents Green Estate in Edo State. Our estate is luxurious and reflects that magical merging of inspiration and architecture.
We build, buy, sell, lease, and rent landed properties.
With great features like good road network, street lights, playground, swimming pool area, mini market, fenced and secured environment. Our land size is 450 square meters and we're offering a very flexible payment plan. The one-time payment plan goes for 450,000 Naira and 850,000 Naira respectively. Installmental payment plans also available for 40,000 Naira and 80,000 Naira monthly for 12 months. You can locate our sites at Ikoro Community, Upper Ekenwa along Ekenwa Road and at Oluku Bypass. For inquiries and inspection, please call 0815-838-4824 or 0810-504-0052 or visit our website at www.housemasterslimited.com. Our office is located at 14 Wire Road, Benin City. Green Estate, Edo State, powered by House Masters. This is powered by House Masters.
Yeah, thank you, viewers, for that short measures. We're still waiting for His Excellency, Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, to join us in the studio. But before then, we have to talk about some certain things that has been happening in Nigeria. And I wonder why our government will still come out and tell us that we're practicing democracy, but yet the insurgency on the country is something we cannot write from about. Everybody is fed up. The poverty level is something we cannot talk about. Well, we welcome His Excellency Dr. Solomon Uchenna back on the studio. You're welcome back, sir. We're sorry for that break in transmission. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Back to the question. I was talking about electricity, good road, the healthcare system, which are the basic amenities for the common man. I want to take it down the line with the good road of a thing I'm talking about, because you see, most of the people living in the rural area, some of them are farmers, and these people, when they harvest their crops, If they have good access of road to be able to bring their produce out to do a trade by barter, so that they could get money and exchange it for their goods. Like, I don't understand. Most of them don't have access to good road, and how are they going to bring their produce out there if there is no good road? And talking about electricity, well, right now, people that have handwork, we're talking about people that have tailor, welders, people that depend on this electricity for them to be able to sponsor themselves and family in terms of their hard work, so that they could be able to provide for their needs. Electricity is not there for them to be able to achieve this purpose of their life. In terms of healthcare, we know the way the healthcare system in Nigeria, how poor it is now. People are dying every day because of lack of medication and lack of attention of our medical system. And please, sir, tell me, what different things do you think your government are going to put in place to ensure all these things are available for the citizens of Nigeria to enjoy?
Thank you very much. Number one, when you talk about infrastructure in the nation, infrastructure has to do with good road network around the nation, including the rural area, the interior communities that have no access to good road, where a lot of them are farmers. Now, as a president in 2023, what I am going to do is I'm going to create a system, because it is not very possible for a president to be doing those things. So I will create a system, and the system I'm going to create, I'm going to bring in people that have same passion, same capacity, same ability to see that masses no longer cry. I will bring those people on board and give them a special assignment in all the states of the country, the local government, and the rural area, to be able to monitor the constructions of perfect roads that will connect every community, so that no community will complain of bad road. That is what I'm going to do. You know, in such area, a lot of people are in the interior villages where the roads are not motorable. So I will employ the service of people that have same passion, both in Nigeria and those that are overseas, that are Nigerians, that really want to see a change country and a change nation. I will bring their service. We'll sit down and discuss and tell them this is what we want, and we will monitor it until that is achieved. You see, the issue our government is having, the past governments of Nigeria, is that most of those contract jobs they awarded to individuals or companies to build roads are not being monitored. Now we will create a system where it will be monitored to the grassroots, so that every community will have access to good road, and with that there will be a lot of foods and plantation in our land. Thank you.
Yeah, please, can you quickly talk about electricity and healthcare system? Because those
now,
are also
electricity in our nation. We all know that because of the level of electricity in our country, and so many people now depend on generator, lister, and solar power. Now, it is very good, but if I am elected as the president of this nation, I will throw more weight on electricity, because light is life. When people have light, they have life. So I will make sure that all our dams in the nation that generate electricity is properly maintained. And I will make sure there is a room, even up to states, to create hydropower center that can generate electricity to each state. For instance, now, we can come to Lagos State and say, call experts, call professionals, and ask them, what does it take? What is the capacity to generate an electric light that will cover Lagos State 24 hours, 241 every day. They will tell you, people are there to work. You place them to work. We will make sure that electricity becomes a thing of past. We will make it as a mandate because light is life. Now you talk about healthcare center. You can see our healthcare facilities. That is why our people travel overseas for medical checkup. Small thing, they have gone to overseas, London, America. Now we will bring those amenities. We will bring those sophisticated machines from overseas to equip our health center from the state to the grassroots. I mean, we will make sure that these things go to grassroots. If possible, we can build a special health center in every local government, even in communities, even in villages, to make sure that Nigerians as a whole have rights to medical treatments and medical facilities at international level. We will not neglect it because health is also life. So we will look into it. We will make it in a way that people will no longer be interested in traveling overseas for medical checkup, but every amenities, whatsoever we need, will be in Nigeria. And when it is in Nigeria, it will enable us to go far and to do some things that will help the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for making Nigerians to understand that your government is coming to do something. On a scale of corruption in Nigeria, how is your government going to fight corruption in Nigeria? Because we all know that corruption is the order of the day of the country. So, in the scale of corruption, what are your government going to do to fight corruption in Nigeria?
Corruption has been in existence right from the old days. The only thing we can do is the only way we can use to fight, to work on people mindset. You know what I mean by mindset? And when you begin to give people orientation, I mean, begin to teach them and begin to make them know that corruption will not help anybody in the nation. I believe that you begin to step it gradually. You can't just stand up in a day and fight something that has been existing for a very long time. But you will use wisdom in stepping down corruption. Quote me. We will use wisdom in stepping down corruption. That is what we will use. You won't come and fight it. Hey, fight. No. A lot of our head of states have been doing that. Even the president has been doing that. But despite their effort, the thing is increasing every day. So what we need is wisdom to step down corruption. And I think that with the wisdom we use to give people the ability that this is our nation. Let us come and build our nation. Let us stop looting the funds that belongs to our nation. Because what makes people to be corrupt is finance. So when the system is put in order, where everybody have access and amenities to the funds of the government, and you have access to get your own, and you are being paid well where you are, you won't be looking into those things. The reason why there is corruption is because there are people that their monthly allowance is maybe 100,000 or 50,000 or 30,000. Now, a man that has 4 children and you are giving him 50,000 in a month, it will not be okay for him. He will be tempted to try to form something. That is where corruption comes. So we are going to make sure that Nigerians are made to be okay. We are going to make sure that every necessary amenities of life, even up to creating a system in central bank, where as a citizen of Nigeria, if you are born in Nigeria, you have access to a particular allowance every month until you gainfully have an employment. That is what we are going to do. And when you finish your secondary school or your university, you have access to government amenities like housing scheme, where you have a house of your own. We will build it in a way that Nigerians will be happy. That is the only way we can stop corruption. For instance, now a man that is collecting 100,000 and you give him 500,000 a month, automatically, if you begin to tell him, talk to him, there are some changes that will come to that man. Thank you.
So as we began to draw this interview into close today, I believe we've been able to talk about some few key things that we think the government of today is lacking. And regarding all these things that we've made mention of, we've had several governments that have come into power that have given us all these promises that they're going to do this, they're going to do that, they're going to put all these things. The only government that did not give that promise in his agenda, which is not doing now, which will not hold him responsible for, is this present administration, because his agenda was to come and fight corruption, not to give employment, not to eradicate poverty, not to give Nigeria electricity, because his agenda was to come and fight corruption in Nigeria. And Nigerians were not educated enough to understand that, like, there are better things to think about than to coming to fight corruption in government. So in this whole context of everything we've just discussed, please tell us what are the particular things you're going to tell Nigerians for them to understand that, like, your administration is not like those empty drums, like all those previous leaders that have come to promise us, to give us hope, and at the end we become hopeless.
Very simple. I have always told Nigerians in some of my interview that I am coming to restore back the core value system of our nation, Nigeria, and to uphold the founding fathers' mandate. Now, let me tell you, I've said it before and I will still repeat it again. I believe that this interview is live, and it will be publicized in all the media, even stored as documentary. If I am elected the president of Nigeria and I didn't fulfill my promises in the first 4 years, I will honorably resign. I am coming to serve Nigeria. I am not coming to loot. I'm coming to serve my fatherland. I want to serve my fatherland and create a legacy for my generation. So every promise given to Nigeria, good roads, good education, infrastructures, step down of corruption, health issue, and every other thing that was said by me that I've seen, we will make sure we work on it and give Nigeria the dividend of democracy. I am not coming to lord over my country. I am coming to serve my father's land. And with that mentality, by the grace of God, if my regime in 4 years, there is no change, as I said, I will step down honorably. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, His Excellency Dr. Solomon Uchenna Winnie, for joining us on the program today. This is EIE, Enough is Enough. And viewers, you've heard from the aspirant of the presidency in 2023 on all his goals and agenda on how he's going to transform the nation for us, so that we become a nation whereby our children will not be running away from home trying to seek for greener pastures outside the country. Thank you so much, sir, for all these goals that you've put in place. And we pray that Nigerians understand the importance of all these things that I've made mention and use their votes and cast it wisely. Thank you so much for joining us. And I don't know if you have any last word to say to Nigerians before we end the program today.
My last word to Nigerians is that there is hope for our nation. Believe it or leave it. There is hope for our nation. Nigeria will be a great nation very soon. So be patient. All of us have been patient. Let's remain patient. Few years from now, by the grace of God, our president will be doing his handover. So Nigeria will be a great nation. Nigeria will be a nation of our dream. Nigeria will be a nation where everybody will call home. I want Nigerians in Nigeria and in diaspora, the youth, the women, the young men, the children, the elders, let them join hands to vote we, the youth, into power. Let the elderly politicians, the old men, give the youth a chance to come into power in 2023. And that is why I am coming as a youth. And I know that I am going to look into the issue of the youth to make the youth to be happy and create a generational legacy for our nation. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you, sir, for joining us today. Do have yourself a wonderful day and God bless you. Bye for now.
And you too. And you too.
Viewers, we just heard from His Excellency Dr. Solomon Uchenna winning a presidency aspirant for 2023. Please, if you've not gotten your PVC, this is an opportunity for us to utilize our right and our vote. Go get your PVC. Nothing changes except to change it. Please, I'm appealing, if you are a youth out there, please, and your goal and your agenda is for you to engage yourself in electoral violence or whatever, electoral ringing or whatever, please, I'm advising you, have a routine. And let's prepare our mind and let's get ready to change our country. Our country has been in stagnation for too long. We say no to bad government and the youth are coming in. Please stay tuned as we join you back in our next interview with one of our guests. And stay tuned and God bless you. This is EIE, Enough is Enough. God bless you and bye for now.